welcome to high school. I believe this is your first year and I congratulate you for it. I'm Miss Dira and I will be very happy to share all about English literature. And today we're going to talk about form. Have you ever filled any form when you want to enroll to a school, or when you want to reserve a place in a hotel, in a restaurant, or when you see your parents filling a form in a hospital or maybe in a bank? Well, what is actually a form? A form is a document, printed or electronic, with spaces in which we can write and enter our personal data. Nowadays, we don't only find those forms on the papers, we can also fill them online. But still, it's all about putting our personal data. So, don't upload your form because it's your privacy, alright? Okay, now we're moving to what actually are the functions of the form. First function of a form is to give required information to a certain institution. They're gonna need our personal information before we reserve a place, before we enroll to a school, or before we order something. Another function is to meet the need of the data collection. For example, if a company wants to find their workers, they're gonna need a form to find those people who actually meet their requirements. Now we're moving to the generic structure of a form. Okay, the first very basic information they're gonna need from us is our name. First name and last name, because everybody has a name, right? So it's gotta be easy to fill. Another one is our address, because they're gonna need to know if we live somewhere. Maybe we're a human living somewhere in Indonesia or wherever, so that's why address is very important. The third one is our contact number. So if anything happens, they can call you, so make sure to give your active contact number. The third one is your signature. They're gonna need to verify if you are really you, not everybody else, because every signature is different, right? And other kinds of structures they're gonna need depend on what kinds of forms we're talking about. Now we're moving to the kinds of forms, okay? Actually, what are the kinds of forms? Well, there are so many, but we only need to know 6 for this chapter, okay? The first one is the withdrawal slip. The second one is deposit slip. The third one is reservation form. The fourth one is order form. The fifth one is purchase form. And the sixth one is medical form. Okay, the first one is withdrawal slip. Have you ever heard about withdrawal slip? Well, yes, it happens in a bank. Withdrawal slip is a piece of paper which is filled in by a client before withdrawing their cash from their bank account. So it's like if you have a bank account already, you're taking your money from it. You need to fill in a withdrawal slip before you're doing it, okay? And the slip contains the date of the withdrawal, the account, the client's name, and the account number, since you already have a bank account, the client signature, and the amount of the cash you wish to withdraw, or how much money you wish to take from your bank account. Second one is a deposit slip. Well, you should know that this deposit slip and the withdrawal slip happen in a bank. What's the difference? We're gonna find out. The definition of a deposit slip is a piece of paper which is filled in by a client before depositing their cash to a bank account. So if withdrawal slip is taking the money, deposit slip is you want to add more cash to your bank account. You want to store your money to a bank, okay? The third one is a reservation form. Now this form might be more familiar to you, since this form is used when we want to book something or reserve something, such as a restaurant, a hotel, or any other entertainment tickets. This form contains our personal information, the numbers of things we booked, and the date of when it's used. Alright, the next one is medical form. By hearing the name, we know exactly where is it, right? It's in the hospital, or at least where the doctor is there. Because medical form is a form which is filled in by a patient to a doctor before a checkup or before a medical treatment is conducted, okay? Medical form is it contains the patient health information, the allergies, the illness, since they need to know why we are there, the current medicines we're taking, and family health background history. The next one is an order form. Order form is a commercial document which is filled in by a customer before ordering goods or things from a company or a seller. Okay, this form contains the company's name, the client's information, the type, the quantities, the agreed prices of the products they want to order. The very last one is the purchase form, or known as purchase order or PO form. It is a commercial document which is made by a buyer to a seller when they want to purchase goods or services from a company or a seller, okay? Now, this both purchase form and order form are pretty similar, but what are the differences between both? We're going to find out later. The purchase form contains of the company name, client's information, and the types or quantities of the products they want to purchase. See? They're almost similar, right? Now, what are the differences between order form and a purchase form, okay? The difference is the purchase form is about buying. It's about the things we buy, we purchase. So the payment is more direct, while order form is the things we order. So the payment is more indirect. Alright?
Okay, now this one is an example of an order form. You see, the structures of an order form is the company's name, client's information, types, quantities, and agreed prices of products ordered. And don't forget, since it's an order form, they need to know the address, where to ship to, okay, and shipped by who. Okay, and this one is the company's name. Yeah, sorry, it's too big. The company's name or salesperson. Okay, don't forget the order number and the date. Okay, and then we are moving to the types of the products ordered, yeah, or the description of the items ordered. The quantities, for example, if it's 1 or 2, yeah. If it's 2, then we need to double the prices. Don't forget, okay? And the total is right here. So this one is the agreed prices, okay, including the tax, and they're gonna total it down here, including the shipping charge. Okay, now that one is an example of an order form. Pretty simple, right?
Okay, we have learned all about a form, the definition, the structures, the functions, and the kinds of forms. So maybe you can mention with me, what are the kinds of forms we have learned? I believe there are 6 of them. The first one is a withdrawal slip, and then deposit slip, medical form, reservation form, order form, and a purchase form. So if you have any questions or anything you want to add or ask, just comment below. And don't forget to like this video, share it to your friends, and subscribe. I mean, well, it's free, right? Thank you for watching and see you next time.